Hey, good morning. Sorry I forgot to do a ending video yesterday, but I knew it was eventually going to happen, especially with getting to places late. There are some that are really good, and I don't know, they should call this a pilot and the other one a Flying J, because it's got a whole heck of a lot more parking on the other side. This is more like a pilot, not a Flying J. It doesn't have a whole lot of parking. But I knew one of these times, and especially since they don't really mark, they don't redo their signage on their reserve spots enough, at least once a year, so that it doesn't wear out, so people can tell the difference. But I got here yesterday, right when I was supposed to, right at 9 o'clock, so that I should have been able to just pull up back in and then go. Nope, all the spots were full. Go in, thought they were going to tell me, oh, we overbooked it, but I booked my spot earlier in the day when there was like one reserve spot taken. So there was like, I think there's 20 here, and there were like 19 left when I booked it. So I go in, the girl goes, yeah, he booked it way early in the day, and there's something. So they're calling their guy that works here, this guy, he's given them, well, I just went outside, I was outside for a minute. No, he'd been outside for 5 minutes. When I pulled up, he was shooting the breeze, smoking cigarettes with some other guy out there. Finally get him, he finally comes in. They printed a list, and honest to God, it must have took him 10 minutes to put his jacket and gloves on to come out and check who was in the spots. It took an extra half hour, 45 minutes for him. This whole process took 45 minutes. They found a guy that backed in the reserve spot, so they kicked him out. So sometimes, like TAs and Petros, I don't think it's as an issue, or some of the bigger truck stops. It's the smaller ones that you have to watch for if you're going to get there like later in the night, that there's a good chance that somebody will be in the spot, and there's a good chance he may tell them to go screw themselves, and he ain't moving, and that, so you could get screwed. So I'll have to remember that about this place, that they're good in the sense of like the 2 or 3 pilots and that I've went to that have reserve spots. When I checked in, I've seen them where they're really good about kicking guys out of spots, when they take a reserve spot and they shouldn't have. But part of their problem is they don't redo the signage on it. Like one place, it was wearing out on the asphalt, but they had signs posted in the back that said prime parking. So if you tried to back in, you'd see this prime parking sign and that. Other ones have gotten where they actually put they have their guy go out and put up all the, the blocking things, so you have to move it to go in. I think the Angola Petro does that, where they actually put the thing's in there and you have to move it. It's a good idea, except that if you're gonna do that, then make a spot, you know, every 5 spots have a gap wide enough that you can roll those things in there. Most of the places that have those, you end up filling up spots next to it, and then one guy, you know, if it gets down to like one spot, they got to move 20 of those signs in order to get into the spot. Hey everybody, well, we've done a pre-trip. And we're headed over to our delivery. Yeah, last night's escapades cut me back almost 45 minutes. I should have been leaving 45 minutes ago. But I got my spot for the weekend, so... And I've stayed here before. I think it's pretty decent. Flying J, so... I can do my laundry tomorrow, take a shower, shave. Hey everyone, well, we're backed into our spot, dropped our trailer, put our landing gear support underneath, and now it's just wait until the trailer's unloaded and then we'll head over to the truck stop. So 11:01 a.m. here, Jesus, the check-in here is ridiculous, man. I got here at like 10:15, I think. 10 o'clock. It took them 45 minutes to check me in. There's a line. They're slow. But once you get through it, they give you a door assignment and they tell you what to do. You got more than enough room to back in around here. Now see how long it takes for them to unload. Well, see you in a little bit. Hey everyone, well, we're fueled, checked in, and parked for the weekend, and now we're going to edit videos. So you have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.